Hello friends, you're welcome on my chemistry channel. So today I'm going to analyze this hand and as usual first of all I will analyze the fingers and after that I will check the mounts and at last I will analyze the lines. So like this I will complete the whole process. So let's start from the shape of the hand. Here you can see the hand here shown is of rectangular nature. Let me draw it for you. So here you can see a complete rectangle is formed if I draw the lines. So this sort of hand shows that the person is very much analytic. This type of person thinks a lot before starting any work and always check the pros and cons of every work. So here this sort of nature can be found in this person, and you can also check the size of the fingers. The length of the fingers are very long, very good length of the fingers is seen here. So you can see here that the sun finger is considerably long than the Jupiter finger. Approximately, the sun finger here shows good creativity as well as some sort of risk-taking personality too. But the Jupiter finger is also fairly long. This finger shows that the person has very good leadership qualities. And the Saturn finger here shows very hardworking type of personality, and the Mercury finger over here is a little bit short than other fingers. You can see the Mercury finger is not reaching up to the first phalange of sun finger. Here we can take it a short finger that shows somewhat shy nature as well as somewhat problem in the communications. Apart from this, you can see the thickness of the finger. The fingers are very good and very thick. This sort of thickness shows that the person has very good energy and stamina. And the Mercury finger here shows shy type of nature, but the person has very good friendly nature because I can see the lines over here, the standing lines over here. These lines shows that the person is very friendly and of sober nature. Overall, here fingers are very positive. I don't see any negativity in the formation or shape of fingers. Let's move towards to the mounts so that we can check the other factors in this hand. You can see here the mount setting is like this. If I draw a line, you can see it like this. The person has very good and well high set mounts, but Mercury mount is little bit low set, that shows somewhat hesitation as well as some nature, some shy sort of nature. Otherwise the mounts, all other mounts has very good space and shows very good energy and stamina. Let me draw the lines for you so that you can understand what the mounts is giving over here. So you can see first thing, progress lines are seen on the mount of Jupiter. Let me draw it for you. Let me show you which lines are called progress lines. The lines that are going upward from the line of life like this, and other lines that are independent but going upward on the mount of Jupiter. These lines are called progress lines, and these lines always gives good progress to the person, regardless the person is in which country or in which state. These lines gives progress that is continuous progress throughout the life. So Jupiter mount over here is very much prominent. You can see the size, and the mount is a little bit prominent, and you can see it is high set as well. And if we compare the mount of Saturn over here, you can see Saturn mount is not this much prominent if we compare with the mount of Jupiter. Let's check the line of Saturn, how this line is acting over here. You can see the line of Saturn here. We can see double line of Saturn. We also call it fate line. The one line is starting from the base and going upward, and another line is starting from the moon mount and going upward. So both lines are stopping at the age of 36. The second line is stopping at the age of around 36, but the first line is has been stopped at the age of 33 approximately. So this line shows that the person can have income from two multiple fields. And the thing is this, that after the age of 36 the person might have to do some more hard work to make the good finances, because I can see the line is disappearing here, and after that the line is continuing. So you can see the gap between the fate line after the age of 36 to 45. So the time from this age 36 to 45 may be somewhat hard or tough for this person. So the Saturn mount over here shows that the person has to do a lot of struggle and hard work to get good results to achieve the goals. And let's move towards the mount of Sun, mount of Apollo. Here you can see a very good straight line on the mount of Apollo, that is considered very good. And this sort of line always give good name and fame to the person. But if this line is very long or fairly long like this, then the person starts getting name and fame in the early age. But if this line starts from the line of heart, then it can be said that the person will start getting this name and fame and recognition in the society in the later age. Overall, sun mount is not very prominent. It is a little bit deep over here, but it will give good results, as we have seen that the sun finger is also very good and in good length. So here you can see the mount of Mercury. The amount of Mercury over here is a little bit low set, that can give somewhat shy nature, but the person has very good business acumen, because you can see there are standing lines over here. These standing lines shows that person has very good ability to do business, and apart from that I can also see a very good business line. You can see like this is a very well cut and deep business line that gives good business acumen to the person. And this line also forms a very good money triangle too. You can see here one money triangle is completely formed, and this sort of money triangle ensures that the person will earn a good amount of money and will have sufficient amount of money to the in the old age. So this money triangle is called very auspicious. We have checked the mounts. Here you can see some black moles, like a small mole on the mount of sun. This sort of mole is not considered very good. This sort of mole on the mount of sun can give somewhat bad name or defamation that we call. And another mole is on the mount on the line of heart. This is not very good for the health of heart. And another moles also there on this hand. You can see a mole on the moon mount that can give the person to somewhat depression, some sort of mental tensions. And mole on the mount of Mars always gives aggression to the person. And last mole on the mount of Venus gives some sort of worries from the family. So these moles are not considered good on the hand at any point. So you can see heart line is very good, and it is reaching towards the mount of Jupiter. So this sort of heart line shows that a person is very caring, honest, and loyal. But the some stress lines are going downwards. These sort of stress lines always give some setbacks from near and dear ones. So these downward lines are not considered good. And otherwise the heart line has very well and well formed, but the mole on the heart line is not considered good. It may give some problems related to blood pressure or any sort of problem with the heart. uh, Again, you can see a few branches are reaching to the mount of Mars from the heart line. These lines also shows aggression and are not considered very good, because these also give stress to the person. Let's see the line of mind. Here you can see the mind line. is going downward to the mount of moon. So this sort of dip in the mind line shows mental tensions and overthinking, over imaginations. So this line is not very good because this person has very sharp memory, and this sharp memory sometimes becomes problem for the person because the person never forgets the past incidents of the life. So this sort of person always remember and keep thinking about the past. So this may be the problem of the imagination and problem of the mental agony. Apart from this, you can see one this sort of line. This is not considered very good if someone have any line like this is called via lascivia line, and this gives sometime problem of allergies or alcoholism. So these lines are not considered good on the moon mount. Even moon is badly afflicted over here. Moon has a black mole, moon has a multiple lines. So these all things shows that person has somewhat uh, mental problems, mental tensions in his mind. So over here we have seen the mind line. Let's check the line of life. The line of life is very good, very deep and well cut, but there are a few stress lines that may give the person some stresses. Here you can see a stress over here in the age of around 40. Even it can be 39 or 41, but around 40 there might be a stress in this person's line. But before that there is a very good line going upward that can fulfill the desire of this person. Otherwise one line is cutting over here. This is also a stress line in the age of 22, around 22. So these sort of stress lines gives big stress to the person. If we check the line here, this line shows that the person has very long lifeline. The person can enjoy a long life, but there are some problems because of these sort of lines that are reaching to the lifeline, and somewhat shallowness in the line. And this sort of shallowness, wherever the line changes its texture, that shows the person might face some health issues. Apart from that, you can also see worry lines. There are multiple worry lines on this person's Venus mount. So Venus mount is a little bit weak. The person might face some problems from the family, from married life. These sort of situations can occur in this person's life because of the weak moon as well as weak Venus mount. The person has to face some problems in married life or family life. So these are the analysis. And I always try to explain each and everything in my one video, but I know it's not possible to explain everything. So if this person has any questions, any query pending, can send me a message on my WhatsApp. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and also subscribe my channel. So bye for now. Bye bye.